yeah. All right, DJ Outkast, how you come up with the name Outkast?
Through the way I grew up, man, basically. Like, you know, not to offend anybody listening and to offend anybody here in the station or whatnot. You know, I grew up always last picked, always
The underdog.
like, always the rebel, always the, so to speak, outcast of the group. Basically, it's like this. I was always the only white kid in the class. You understand? So I was always the one being picked on the most. I was always the one, you know.
It wasn't easy to
No,
use
it was not an easy childhood, put it that way.
And you could have used the N-word.
Correct.
Okay.
So to speak. So it was a little rough. So that name kind of stuck with me over the years, and plus I was a huge rap group Outkast fan as a child growing up too. So that has a lot to do with the name Outkast. You know what I mean?
Okay. How do you start to DJ? I mean, did it start with the virtual DJ? Did it start with the CDs?
You know what? Through how I got to really get into the music is through my dad. My dad was a DJ growing up.
Okay.
He owned a record store in St. Martin for many, many years. Believe it or not, my dad met Bob Marley. My dad met Michael Jackson.
And what does this mean?
His business name was Al-Hajj Records and Electronics. You know, he was in the record business for many years. He never used to go out and DJ like I am now, but he used to make his little like modified version of mixtapes and all that back in the day. And you could say, let me put it this way: my dad was the one who started the whole bootlegging thing in the Caribbean.
Okay.
Like, let me put it that way. And Michael Jackson was his store. My dad actually told me he had a conversation with Bob Marley when he came to St. Martin. He didn't perform, but he passed through St. Martin. Neil Diamond, Diana Ross, all of them passed through his store. So the musical background always came through my dad. He gave me all of his old equipment back in the day, and I started through that. I started from old school vinyl, tape deck, you know, house speakers. That's how I started. Started in the basement with basically nothing, and then worked my way up from there. That's basically, you know. I always say you got to start somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. I saw a video where you were scratching with the Technics.
Yes.
Okay. When you perform in the clubs, what do you play the best with? Technics, the Pioneer.
I am a die-hard vinyl guy. Like I said, like I just stated before, I started with vinyl and I vow to end with vinyl, you know what I mean? I feel more comfortable with vinyl. To me, it's the ultimate feel of a DJ. But I mean, if I have to play with whatever is in front of me, I can play with a Pioneer, I can play with what I have to. But my first preference will always be a turntable, you know what I mean? I feel more comfortable. It's the more essence of a DJ in my experience. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's it gonna be tonight? The Technics, the Pioneer?
That's up to Dean.
Because I told Dean there's a guy who has the Technic player, so I don't know.
Gaat gebeuren.
Well, you know what? I'll work with the Pioneers tonight. I'll make it easy because I know I'm working with other DJs tonight. So not to keep it simple, just, you know, everybody on one floor. I'll stick to the Pioneers tonight. But next time, Dean. Next time.
Yeah, next time, for sure.
Next time, Dean. It's all good, man.
Okay, what's your style? I mean, what kind of music you play?
You know what? I do a little bit of everything. I could come in, I analyze a crowd, and I see what's in front of me, and then I can know if it's to stick to this or if it's to stick to that. But I'm a very versatile guy. Knowing I'm coming from an island, St. Martin, where the cultures are so vast. You know, I could play a little dancehall here, a little reggae here, a little soca here, a little zouk here. I could still play a little house music, hip hop here, old school if I have to. I could. The only thing I don't mess with is that country music. Don't ask me for that though. I can't mess with you on that.
Wake me up.
I can deal with that. That's as close as it goes. But Willie Nelson's and all that, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, sir. It's not gonna happen. What I like to do, what I really like to enjoy doing is I love to do old school. I'm talking like 70s, 80s, come up into the night. I love that stuff because that's what I grew up doing. You know, I grew up listening to that, and my dad used to sell those type of records. So I enjoy that. You know, I can play what's new, what's hot now, what's new now, but I love doing old school sets. I love the old Snoop Dogg's, Dr. Dre's, Big Puns, all that stuff. That's my essence right there. I mean.
All right. Except Suriname and St. Martin, what other countries did you
travel to?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long list. I did tours of the United States. I did New York, New Jersey, Atlantic City, Miami. I did Los Angeles, Las Vegas. I did different parts of Toronto in Canada, also in Edmonton. Going over to Europe, I did Amsterdam, Poland, Belgium, Germany, Paris, London. Yeah. Okay. And later down this year in August, I'm going over to Abu Dhabi and Dubai to do 2 shows, and then I'm going back to Japan and Hong Kong later this year as well.
Not the Killer Wheels.
No, not to kill the whales. Let's leave the whales alone. Let's just leave the whales over there where they belong. You know? I'm not trying to mess with the whales, but I do quite a bit of traveling, which I'm blessed to do. You know what I mean?
All right. You said you have your own production. I mean, what kind of music is that?
Oh, I do. You know what? I was saying in the background, Khaled is a very dear friend of mine. I've known him for a very long time, and I love what he's doing with these collaborations and stuff. Different types of collaborations, like just completely out of the box. So what I wanted to do was be like the Khaled of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah,
I want to do different type of productions. My type of productions, you know, Khaled sticks mostly hip hop. The type of collaborations I want to do, I want to fuse a hip hop with a dancehall. Like I would put Ace Hood on a track with a Charlie Blacks. You know what I mean?
Or Marshall Montano.
Or Marshall Montano, which actually is my next project. Carnival is coming up in St. Martin now, and I'm currently working on a project with Marshall Montano, with Rupi, Destra, Kestaban, putting them on one song together. So that's my current project. I'm basically working on that for St. Martin Carnival, which is in April. So there's a lot of different projects I'm working on right now. Right now I'm basically promoting my new mixtape. I have a couple of EPs coming out in the future. So I'm really trying to take the production to a whole different level right now. So let's just see what the future holds. You know?
Okay. And how's the soca music in St. Martin?
Soca music, I mean, anywhere you go in the Caribbean islands, the soca music is huge. Guys like Marshall Montano, Sherwin Winchester, Kestaban, Destra, Bungie Garland is here in St. Martin.
There are a lot of big guys right now, right?
Yes, I mean, like
you got a guy like Curran Dubois.
Curran Dubois,
yeah.
Yes. Actually, I was in his last video. He shot his last video in St. Martin for Wettin, and he came, shot the video in St. Martin. It was a really good response. He did a show in St. Martin as well. Really good response, man. Curran's doing good work right now. I was just in Paris last year with Marshall Montano. It was the first time we actually met, and that's how we got to talking about doing the song, and now it's actually coming to pass. So, you know, I'm just blessed with what's going on right now.
All right then. What are the plans for
the future?
Yeah, 2014, 2015.
2014, just to make the name Outkast a household name, just like how Bounty Paper Towels is a household name. I want Outkast to be a household name. I mean, that's my mission. That's my mission. I want, when I finally do decide to hang up the headphones for good, I want to go down as being, you know, everybody laughs every time I say this. I want to be a GOAT. I don't know if any of y'all know what that means. I want to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? That's my main mission in life. That when I go, everybody just wants to have to follow the path and the legacy that I left. That's my main mission in life. I just want to be going down as one of the greatest. Like, I've worked with Kid Capri, I've worked with Qbert. Sometime down the road, I hope to work with Jazzy Jeff, and those guys have left a legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys leave DJs like myself and this guy wanting to be like them. And that's the kind of legacy I want to leave behind. Like, yo, you remember what Outkast used to do back in the day? Yo, you remember what Outkast did that night? That's the type of legacy I want to leave behind, man. And I'm just working towards that.
Okay, will it be easy to hang up your headphones? Because a lot of DJs, you know, they hang up their headphones, and after a year, they come back.
Yeah, you know what?
Just like Michael Jordan, you know?
Yeah, correct. I don't see that day coming anytime soon, though. I love this art form just too much. Even when I'm not doing it, I'm just itching to do it. I'm like a crackhead like this. Like, I gotta do it. I don't know if I could do it just yet. I mean, I think I got another 20 years in me still.
Oh, you have to be deaf.
Yeah, there you go. I think I got another 20, 30 years in me still to do this. I just can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. You already know.
All right, tonight, what's going to happen?
Yo, tonight, you know what? For my first time in Suriname, I have to leave a lasting impression. I gotta make Dean, you know, want to bring me back sometime. Shout out to my man Dean one time. I gotta make sure leave a lasting impression on Suriname tonight. So just come out. We're gonna have a good time. Ladies, I know you're coming out looking good tonight, but I guarantee you're gonna be leaving with your shoes off, maybe whatnot intoxicated. I won't be held responsible for whatever happens at the end of tonight, but all I'm going to tell you is, if you have never been to an Outkast show, not the rap group Outkast, I'm talking me, but I'm telling you right now, come to have a good time, expect to hear a little something different here and there. The energy is going to be off the hook. I want to have people hanging from the rafters by the time I'm finished with y'all. Yo, just come on, have a good time with us. Agent the Suit, DJ Outkast, Green Fever, you already know what it is, man.
All right. DJ Outkast, thanks for coming, man. And
I can't thank you enough for having me,
all the
man.
best tonight and success in the future.
Shout out to everybody who's on social media. Don't forget, hit up right now, djoutkast.com. That is DJ Outkast. My Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everything is up on there. I also have my brand new mixtape. It's called Top Shotters Volume 3. I will be giving out some copies tonight at the club, so come early. I have a limited few. I'll be giving them out. And you could also go on the website and download it for absolutely free. And all of my projects, my production projects is up there for free download. So just head on over there. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to be taking pictures of this entire beautiful country of Suriname. I hope to be back. Shout out to everybody, Paramaribo. You know how long it took me to learn how to say that?
It's a mouthful.
Paramaribo.
Paramaribo.
I swear that I'm not even joking to you right now. I was in the plane like this. Paramari. How does it go now? Paramari. It took me a minute, but by the time I came off the plane, I could have gone Paramaribo. I had to make sure I got it. I had to address the people of Suriname. You already know, man. Paramaribo was popping, was good.